Hello everyone, it's Connal Finlay here, the owner and director of the Cellar store down in New Zealand, and welcome to today's episode of the Cellar TV. And so what we're drinking today and tasting today is a fantastic little Riesling, and I'd have to say one of my favourite at the moment, one of my favourite dry Rieslings. And so this particular one is from one of the leading producers up in upstate New York, in the Finger Lakes region, and this is Newt Cellars, Newt Wine Cellars, and this is their dry Riesling from the 2013 vintage. And I can't stress this enough, that they are one of the leading Riesling producers, full stop, as far as the Finger Lakes and New York is concerned. Their wines have always managed to pack a massive punch and a whole lot into the glass. Some of the most complex and interesting and high quality Rieslings on the block. And I've tasted my way around a few, and I should know. Anyway, we are very proud to be bringing these guys into New Zealand. And so if you are in New Zealand or anywhere else, we do ship internationally, so do please pick up a bottle yourself. We've got all the information down below. Anyway, let's start the tasting, shall we? So a little sniff first. Oh man, I'm always surprised by this particular wine. There's just so much going on in there. Alright, so straight off the bat, the citrus comes through. There's a whole bunch of grapefruit, a whole lot of grapefruit, some tangerine flavours coming through as well, with just a touch of lime zest. As far as sort of the peachy, sort of the stone fruity flavours I apologise. There's definitely a lot of peach, a lot of sort of yellow and really ripe golden queen peach sort of flavours coming through, a little bit of yellow nectarine coming through as well. There's a slight bit of sort of a floral aspect coming through, a little bit of citrus blossom, but then those tropical flavours come through as well. And I'd have to say, as far as every other sort of Riesling in the New York is concerned, in upstate New York and Finger Lakes region is concerned, these are probably, in this particular one, for me anyway, is probably one of the most interesting as far as tropical aromatics are concerned in their Riesling. This for me just speaks of mango, speaks of a whole bunch of sort of pineapple, those really fleshy sort of fruits. There's fruits that you look forward to going into the supermarket or your food mart, your deli and all the rest, and picking up those beautiful fresh sort of pineapples and all the rest, and mangoes and stuff. That's definitely what this wine smells like. It's utterly delicious. There's no two ways about it. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Alright, so again, this is dry, properly dry, no sweetness here at all, and a lot of acidity, a lot of acidity. It's very fresh, it's very clean on the palate, which is absolutely lovely. It's really starting to sing out on the palate there. A lot of sort of fruit ripeness, fruit sweetness here as well, and I do stress fruit sweetness as opposed to physical sweetness, so it does appear sort of quite rich and textural because of that really ripe fruit that they've got in making this Riesling. As far as the flavours are concerned, same sort of things that we were getting on the nose, so a lot of those sort of grapefruit in particular, grapefruit, a little bit of tangerine, some oozes coming through for me now in particular. A lot of mango, there's really ripe mango puree, mango juice sort of flavours, very much pineapple. There's a little bit of sort of yellow pear coming through, which is quite interesting as well. Keeps it sort of mellow and interesting, but a lot of sort of those beautiful, ripe, boisterous yellow fruit flavours just speaks of summer. Now this for me is absolutely typical sort of drinking for summer, and it should be on your top of your list for a dry Riesling or something very sort of crisp and exciting and citrusy and juicy as well. It's got a lot packed into this bottle, and for about $40 New Zealand you can pick up a bottle yourself, and honestly it's going to blow your brains. Honestly, it's very complex, it's very interesting and very exciting, and I cannot stress that enough. Anyway, so I think you should be clicking on the link down below and picking yourself up a bottle or two. As far as sort of aging recommendations for this is going to go really, really well for at least, being the 2013 vintage now and being 2017 when we're filming this, I'm going to say this is going to go for at least another 5-6 years in your cellar, if not longer. It's got a lot of acidity here, and again, a very, very well balanced and very, very well structured sort of wine on the palate. Anyway, so please do like away, comment away, let us know if you've tried this particular wine, any of the other red Newt Cellars. They've got a whole bunch of really exciting, well, dry Rieslings, some sweet Rieslings as well, some Gewürztraminers and all the rest, or any other sort of New York wines that you're absolutely loving at the moment. We want to know. And of course, please do subscribe and share around with all your other wine-loving friends and family. That's much appreciated. I've been Connal, and this has been the Cellar TV. Cheers.